I got in trouble for being late.
Can I play devil's advocate?
No, because I already, I already know that I'm wrong.
Skibbity beep bop boop bop. Skibbity beep beep beep. Guys, welcome back. I'm Miguel.
I'm Barbie.
I'm Mandy.
And if you guys haven't noticed, we made it 10 weeks. This is our 10th episode.
10th episode.
Mandy, talk a little bit more about how we got to this point.
We got to this point on our sweat, on our tears, and on our blood. And on the backs of all of our creative friends. So thank you so much.
Mostly Richie's back.
Mostly Richie.
He's been carrying.
Thank you, Richie.
This whole time.
Thank you for carrying. No, literally, this podcast is all thanks to Richie. Also, other thanks, Lorena for making our song. Lil Lulu for now being in charge of our social media. If you haven't noticed, it's really cute now. The
There's
little
stick
video,
figures.
the little stick video. Stick
figure.
I'm sorry.
Video Big Bird.
I am so sorry.
boop,
Skitty boop, boop, boop. Yeah, but who else? Who else?
Joshua Estrada
Joshua
for-
Estrada for making her cute little art. Tom's 1 hour photo. All of those things.
But most of all, Richie. But Richie, are you not on the mic this week? Richie's
He's
not on the
nodding
mic this week.
no.
He will be from this point on when
Next
we start
time.
shooting.
From this point on next time.
But we're so excited to continue doing this podcast. We have so many cool things planned and in store for 2024.
Right.
Right.
Right. And we're just so excited to accept our People's Choice Award. For
We did have to look up what podcast people could win, because apparently it's not a Grammy, it's not an Emmy, but we can be
I
the
think it
people's
should be a
choice.
Grammy if you think about it. It's
Right,
like
sound.
audio.
Okay, they do have one for podcasts.
Oh,
They do?
we just
Yeah,
weren't-
I
we
think
just weren't on
Viola.
it.
I think Viola Davis won.
Oh, didn't Barack Obama?
Barack
win one?
I think
Obama
Barack
won one
Obama
for the
won.
spoken word.
Oh yeah. So
They're
we're
not,
like a contender, huh?
they're not televised. No, there's a lot of requirements. There are a lot of qualifications that we do
Whatever.
not meet. But we're so excited, and we have a very special episode for you guys today. You guys, well, before we start that, let's check in.
Oh, check in.
Yeah, like, what was your rose? What was your thorn this week?
Why are you always trying to make us do rose and thorn?
Did we talk about it?
You're always bringing up the rose and thorn. My rose. Honestly, my thorn. If you hear me breathing so heavily on the mic, I am so anxious.
Me
Why?
as
Was
well.
it the Geek Bar?
Yeah. Okay. I took a little puff.
Let me try.
this, and I'm a little antsy. My head is a little full of air.
The way that it's not even on.
Barbie just tried to take a hit. It's not on.
Hey, I tried.
All of a sudden,
Every time I try, the thing is I couldn't tell the difference because every time I know. Hey, give me a chance. Every time I try, I've tried like a good 6 times. I breathe in. You guys are like breathe in, breathe in. I either cough it out or nothing happens.
And that's okay.
Maybe I'm just built different.
But was that why you said you were anxious?
Because you took a puff.
It could be. It could be that. Or it could just be my diagnosed anxiety.
What did you? Oh, okay. But that's not new.
That's not new.
Okay. Did you re-dye your hair?
I did.
Yeah, your hair's shorter.
I chopped it again. Okay.
So what was,
Every time I see you, I'm like, it's like more
it
and more
just
jarring.
gets shorter.
Yeah.
Shorter, yeah.
Please don't do the Florence Pugh haircut.
The buzz?
I do
Sorry?
not think it looks good.
You're gonna do you're really
No, I'm not gonna
considering
do
that?
buzz.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
I
the
have
pixie
had-
cut or the little floppy floop thing that she's got. I just think it's not attractive, and I'm like, I love that for her. It's not for me.
We
it's
talked
for
about
her.
that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
we were talking about.
I don't think it looks good.
No, I told Richie I was cutting my hair, and I told him I was gonna get a buzz. He's like, "Oh my god, I feel like you could actually pull it off." But I had to explain to him
That's not
I
true.
have had 4 concussions, and so I will not be doing
It's
that.
like deformed.
That shit is mad lumpy.
Is it because you hit your head?
Look at the.
Yeah. Leave. Richie's pulling up Florence Pugh. Leave her alone.
I'm just saying.
She's America's
her
hottie.
Oppenheimer. When the look she pulled off in the Golden Globes. Look at her hair. She looks like she's from Whoville.
If you guys want to take a look at this, go ahead and just
I like
Google
Florence Pugh. I'm
Pugh
not
at the
trying
Golden
to hurt
Globes.
her. I think she pulled off.
Bessie, I don't think you have any sway over how Florence Pugh
So
feels.
true. She's not. She's unbothered by what you said.
Queen.
What was your rose?
My rose. Oh, I actually sat down and applied to a bunch of jobs this week.
Okay.
That was a rose for you?
Yeah, I felt productive.
Yeah.
Sure. What about you, Miguel?
My thorn this week was I'm just like overworked. I'm overworked. And last week I clocked in 75 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then this week on Wednesday I worked 6 a.m. to midnight. And then the next morning I got back to set at like 8 and then did like till 9 p.m.
And did you still go out?
And then
he still hit the
Can I
count.
tell that story? It's so funny.
He
So
still
I'm
hit the
working on a reality TV show, and it's like a foreign reality TV show from Germany. So on the German team, there was somebody that I met, and we like became friends. And he was just kind of like, oh, he was like, I've never been to West Hollywood, and I was like, oh, bestie, like let's hop in the car, like let's go. So we wrapped at like 9. We're in WeHo by like 11:30.
Oh my God.
Left at 2.
How do you?
He
how
had
are
a
you, like,
time.
Are you taking like uppers and downers? Like,
Yeah,
are
like
you,
how are you surviving?
Are you like Priscilla Presley? Oh man.
No. I just think
You're just hitting the geek bar all day long.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I do get like really, really tired. And I think my mental health is actually at a decline right now. Like before we shoot this podcast in my room, but before you guys got here, like you should have seen the mess. Because I come and like I'll sleep in my clothes and then wake up and just leave.
Oh my God.
And that's on wiping ass. You know what I mean? Like she's just, we'll bleep her name.
Schmighty Schmoom.
Schleity Schloom.
Schmighty Schloom's ass.
But I mean, it's fun and I make a lot of money, so
It's good and that's bad.
Yeah.
it's good and bad.
What was
for
your
you.
rose though? Oh, that was your rose.
That was your rose.
Your rose that you went out.
Your rose that you made
My
money.
thorn was that I'm overworked, and I think my rose was that I actually have found the energy to go out.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
My rose is I shot a music video over the weekend and like it actually came out really good. Like
the shots were
came out
so
good.
pretty. I'm so excited.
I was like so like relieved because I feel like I have this curse where like people trust me to shoot their music videos and it doesn't turn out the way that I want it. But I think this time I was like, I learned from my mistakes. I was like, I cannot do this low budget. You know what I mean? It was
Amen.
hella low budget, but what I mean is like, I can't act like I don't need a team. You know what I mean? Because people expect me to like shoot and do the lighting and do everything, and I'm like, okay, sure. Because I don't want them to say, hey, I need like $1,000 like to pay people to do certain things and rent out certain lights and stuff. Because usually people are like, oh, I can't. So I just try to take whatever job I get. But how's that helping any of us? Yeah. So I was able to be like, no. I was like, we need 5 hours.
Boundaries.
It's very, very short. He was gonna say like 3 hour shoot, and I was like, no, we need 5 hours minimum, which
And
also
even
is very
then,
short.
it was-
right, but I'm saying like to be able to push for that was like a big move on me. And then I was like, and I need an assistant, and I need a PA, and I need an assistant director, and I need this and that, the other. And I was like, I need this gear. And
Say
so
what you need.
it came out really, really good. And shout out to the gaffer, like he knew what he was doing as far as
I
lighting.
loved him.
He was so kind. I was like,
He was like probably the most
knowledgeable, honestly,
knowledgeable
on
about
set.
everything, but he was very kind about it. Like I think he
Yeah.
definitely helped us.
He was great. So yeah, the shots came out so good, so sexy. I was like, oh, like the colors, like the
It looked really, really
yeah.
good.
I'm so happy. So that was my rose.
So stay tuned. When does that come out?
I have no idea because the artist is the one editing it, not me. So
Okay, well,
I have to wait.
An exciting thing
To look forward to.
to look forward
My
to.
thorn is my job.
Fair enough.
I hate it. I hate it there. I got in trouble for being late.
Can I play devil's advocate?
No, because I already I already know that I'm wrong. Okay. Like, can I play devil's advocate? You should be on time to your job. Yeah. Okay,
No,
fine.
I would only say is because like
Fine.
like a Universal, right? It's also the same thing when you have to. And it was the first time I had ever had a job like that where you have to go to a wall, and I have
clock
like
in.
an ID. You slide the ID, put your number in, like you're in.
Yeah.
And which is why I don't have a grace period. So in that regard, it is like if you're not there, like 9:01, you're late. That's 2 points, even if you're 1 minute late. Me, I didn't give a fuck if I got fired. I show up 9:10, take the L. I don't care. But that's Universal Studios Hollywood, right? Versus on your end, this is your corporate career job.
Yeah.
In my head, I would, and then like every other job that I've had is obviously like film and television. So you have like call times, right? Like
Yeah.
if call time's 9 a.m.
That's
I
what
show
I'm
up like
saying.
9:30. Nobody gives a fuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because well, at least in the,
Okay, that's not good.
hold on, at least
Hold
like
on.
the show
Hold
that I'm
on.
currently working on is I run my own, like not that I run my own schedule, but no one's overseeing what I have to do.
Okay, that's what I'm saying is like,
But your job is not like that. Is what I'm saying.
I'm saying my job is not like that. They do care, but they care because they're not they act like we're robots or something. It's just like, okay.
But isn't that like the whole
Do you understand
conversation
what I'm
about
trying
like
to say?
corporate? No, I get it. I
Do
get
you
it.
understand what I'm trying, like the fact of the matter is not like, oh, how could they do that? It's like, oh, of course they do that. They're corporate. Of course they don't give a shit about the person behind it. They're just like, oh, 901, that looks bad. Like, I don't give a fuck what looks bad. I've been in traffic for an hour and a half. That fucking looks bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I think I can make it because it says you'll make it by 8:57, and I'm like, perfect. And I'm driving, and then like something happens where like, oh, now ETA adjusted to 9:02.
Oh, you cannot trust the ETAs.
Right, but like I'm already leaving 2 hours before work. You
like,
know
how much
you know
earlier
how
can you
exhausting that
leave?
is?
Yeah.
And I used to fall asleep on the road. Like some guy had to wake me up. He was like, "Hey, wake up!" And I was like, "Dude, I'm not
but
getting." I know
so bad.
twice, and I was like, "I can't. I have to stop leaving at 6 a.m. because I'm not getting enough sleep. So I have to leave. I have to wake up at 7, leave at 7:30, so that I can get there at 9. Okay, and by the time I get home at 7 p.m., this is a 12-hour gig for me, and I'm only getting paid for 8 hours. So excuse me if I'm 1 minute late. Okay. Anyways, the point is,
I think you
like,
should
I
quit.
understand that it's bad to be late. But it just pisses me off that you say you have a 15-minute grace period, but then they're like, oh, but that's a gray area. And
Yeah,
we're still
that's
mad at you.
weird. That they would say it's a gray area.
Yeah, it's a gray area. We don't
that's-
actually follow that.
That sounds like a policy issue on their end.
Exactly. You know what? I'm not going to tell the story because I'm going to get fired. Never mind. Let's move on. So my thorn, basically, let's move on. My thorn is that I got to write up at work. And you know what? And that's okay because
Nothing matters.
life goes on.
Life literally goes on.
Life literally goes on. So
Bro, at
who
my
literally
job,
cares?
like literally while I was on the way over here, I'm getting so over it. Those bitches are texting all day long. I feel like I'm getting scolded on the daily. Like, and everybody's like 20. I'm like, why are these 20-year-olds scolding me? I'm like, bro, shut up.
I would scold you too.
Okay.
With that hairstyle? With that
Oh,
Scold me right now.
no, it's slicked back. Do you use gel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is just sweat.
Oh, I mean,
That's
it doesn't
gross.
look shiny.
I just licked it down.
Okay. Let's keep it rolling.
Oh yeah. So thank you so much for being on our 10th episode. Y'all wrote in some truth or dares. So we're gonna truth or dare ourselves with those questions. So who has a good one that we pulled up from the pod?
Yeah, so you guys submitted truth or dares, and I found a really good one. Truth, or let's ask truth or dare. Well, I feel like dares don't make sense. What are we gonna do?
Well, some of them are like.
They can't see us do dares.
Well, they're not. Some
I
of them
dare
are
you to tell the
actions. Some
truth.
of them are like describe your blah blah blah.
Isn't that just the truth?
Yeah, this is truth.
low-key truth?
So we're playing truth or truth.
Okay, truth or truth. Would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self or your future self?
Me, my future self.
Why?
Because I feel like my past self, like, what am I gonna tell her? I'm like, hey girl, we're still doing not okay. Versus like, we're talking to my future. Hey girl, it doesn't get better. Hey girl, actually, never mind. But like, if I tell my future self, like maybe she's like, if she's doing better, I'm
What if she's
inspired.
doing worse? Do
If
you
she's
want to
doing
know that?
worse, then I know I need to like clean up my act.
But do you think that talking to your future self changes? No.
Now we're talking about like, oh my god, can you like time travel and will it fuck up like the time travel?
Well, yeah, that's why I asked.
Well, I feel like that's like a different question. It's like, could you talk to your? Because wouldn't talking to my past self also ruin the future? Me now?
Well, I don't know. It would. So does that change your answer?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Mandy,
I would talk to my past self. She needed a little comfort. She needed a little hug.
what is like one sentence you would say to her?
Don't worry, we're hot now.
I love that. Did
She just needed to hear that.
Did she not think that she was before?
No, she didn't. She didn't know. She was sad.
Well, that's depressing.
I just saw a video of me like from like 2019.
Okay.
Well, what is one
Okay.
sentence you would tell her?
I would be like, oh, you know, she was going through it.
Yeah, I was like, be nice
And
to her.
No, but even I agree though. I look at her, I'm like,
be nice to her. That's my friend.
hey, I just felt
Hey.
like, girl, like she was. I even met up with my friend from high school this morning, and I was like remembering things, and I was just like, bro, like, oh, it was so cringe. So I don't want to talk to that bitch. She embarrasses me. Okay, what about you?
For you.
So are we saying that if we talk to our past or future, it would change things?
No, bitch. You're just. Are
No?
you talking to them or not? We're not talking about the
Stop looking
quantum
too deeply
physics.
into it.
Well, I
metaphors
feel like
what
it would
Christian
change
Nolan
it for
looking at.
me.
Okay.
Did
now
you
what
say
do you want?
Christian Nolan?
Christian.
Okay.
It's the off-brand of Christopher Nolan. It's the Walmart version. That's who you are.
I think I would talk to my future self.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want to know? What would you ask him?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think I would just want to check in. I think I'd ask him what's his rose and thorn
Oh God.
of that week. Well, if me talking to my future self or past self doesn't have the capability to change the course of it, then what does it matter? Why am I talking to anyone? Why am I here?
True.
What are we doing? What are we doing now? Should we go home?
Miguel, what the fuck? Why did you comment this dare? I dare you to never make another episode.
I
Explain
think I
yourself.
was just feeling a little curious. What would happen if we just stopped? Would I
What
have
would
my
happen?
Sundays to sleep?
No, you'd probably be out still.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're always
You don't
busy.
stop.
Okay, who's got the next question?
Christian.
¿Quién tiene la próxima pregunta?
Okay.
Is it próxima? How would you say that next who has the next question?
I feel like that word. Proxima means like close, but like I don't. You know what? Why?
Bro.
why
Oh,
ask me?
la siguiente.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nah, you weren't gonna say that, bitch.
I wa-
No, you weren't. Ah.
If you could see my face, it'd be so unamused because I'm like,
Bro, this one says kiss, marry, kill each podcast host, then include a parent.
Kiss, marry, kill?
that's kind of funny.
Is this like a Christian version of like fuck, marry, kill?
How is that Christian? Kiss,
Kiss,
marry,
marry,
kiss,
kill.
marry.
'Cause it's not.
Oh, I would kiss Mandy. I would kill Miguel.
No,
I would
you
marry
wouldn't.
myself.
Now include a parent.
Oh, and marry them or kiss them or kill them.
That's why it's kind of spicy.
Because I have something to say.
No, okay. I think I would.
Do
I
you
would
guys think
kiss.
that any of our parents are hot? Be honest.
Oh, my parents are hot.
That's true. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. My parents are
Yeah.
very two good looking people. You should see. There's pictures sometimes. It's so funny. Like my mom has these hidden pictures in like the attic of like you know how they do like photo shoot like back in the 90s
Yeah.
where they would do like feather boas.
yeah.
I've
And
seen
she-
that photo actually.
And I'm kind of like, wow, she ate. Great. And that's me.
Yeah, it's not.
I am a product of her.
Well.
I am my mother's son.
The apple fell far.
It
The
didn't.
apple fell so far.
I would fuck.
Oh,
It's
it's kiss.
Oh, sorry.
kiss, marry,
I would
kill.
kiss Mandy. And I'd also kiss Barbie.
Oh, I don't.
And I'd kill myself.
Oh, kind of good. I'm just kidding.
What the heck? Okay, Mandy.
Like you're crying.
I would marry you all, then kiss you because marriage first, then kiss, and then
Oh,
we're
so
committing.
Christian.
We're killing all of
Joints.
ourselves at the same time. Joint
Like a cult.
suicide. Cult
Aw,
very
suicide.
That's kind
Cool.
of cute too. They
Yeah.
they'd finally make a Netflix documentary about us. We'd finally be on TV.
Cute.
BT Dubs. Have you guys seen Griselda on Netflix?
It was
No.
not that good.
You didn't like it?
I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't dislike it. I watched the whole thing, but I left watching it and I was like, how is this different than any story? Like I didn't feel like connected to any character. I wasn't like, oh my god, this storyline is so thrilling. It wasn't. It was just like, okay, cool.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean? But it was good.
I just love Sofia Vergara. Did you see how they used our mall? Did you notice it?
I didn't notice it.
Wow,
Cerritos
really?
Mall.
I didn't notice the Cerritos Mall, and I was waiting for the episode, and I was like, where?
The
I'll
mall,
show it to
the
you
mall
later.
where Miguel saw somebody stabbed.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, go watch Griselda on Netflix. Next question. ¿Quién tiene la próxima? Oh, la siguiente pregunta. How's my Spanish, guys?
It's
In the comments, let me know. ¿Quién tiene la siguiente pregunta? Why do I struggle so much with Spanish? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
No. Next question.
Would you rather eat a man the size of a bean
Mandy, these...
or a bean the size of a man?
I love beans.
So the bean the size of a man.
It would need to be a black bean. Specifically from Chipotle.
It's Black History Month. I don't know why you would say that.
Why would you say something like that during Black
Wait,
History
what
Month?
is going on? To eat a bean the size of a man?
Irregardless, that's what you would say. It's just regardless.
I never said it regardless.
I feel like you would say irregardless.
Regardless.
That's not a word.
Okay, anyways.
Well, you be saying words that aren't words.
regardless, I had tweeted like in 2019, like how, like, because our university cafeteria was so nasty and like sometimes they'd only have beans. And I'd be like, ugh, I'm so fucking tired of eating beans. And then I'd go to a Mexican restaurant and be like, can I have a bean burrito with extra beans?
Extra beans on the
Love
side.
It was just those beans.
The beans are so good. I love beans.
Beans are good.
Like I'd be craving beans.
Honestly, the university
What's
food,
your least favorite bean?
My least favorite bean?
Yeah.
The lima bean.
Yeah.
I don't think I've eaten enough
I
lima
feel
beans
like a
to know that I
lima
don't.
bean, isn't that just like a vegetable? I feel like it's not actually a bean.
It's a lagoon.
Legume?
Oh, wait, what is
Lagoon?
lagoon?
Okay, so I don't think I've had lima beans.
lima beans.
I
still
he
don't
just,
know.
Richie just pulled up a
A
picture right
butter
now. And they look
bean?
good.
It's
Oh,
a
it is a
legume,
legume.
guys.
I'd eat that shit up.
Lima beans? They
Dude,
just
legumes
look-
in general, like lentils.
Lentils are really good.
What are we
Barbie,
doing?
we're driving to work, please.
What are we doing?
Okay.
Speaking of that sound, are lima beans an aphrodisiac?
What?
That'd be the stupidest aphrodisiac.
Maybe that's why we don't
Let me
eat
just
them.
pop some lima beans right now. Hey, baby, let's get it on. Here's some
to
lima
really
beans.
get me going. Richie has just Googled food that activates your sex drive.
I know. I already know lima bean is not on there. What the fuck?
No, we never know.
never- the thing
Let me
is,
see
like-
that list. Fruits,
Apples?
vegetables.
Ooh.
Oh, legumes! It's on the list.
It's black beans, lentils,
Damn,
and
I'm
lima
gonna keep
beans.
some lima beans right by the bed.
You know what? That explains a lot.
That explains why you don't like them.
No, that
Are you sexually shy?
He hasn't eaten his beans today.
also seafood, tuna, salmon, halibut. What is that?
Halibut?
Halibut?
Halibut.
I've never heard of that.
Miguel is an alien, like trying to be a human. Like he just doesn't know how to pronounce like most words.
A smooch. The lagoon.
Did you guys answer? Or next question.
What was the question?
It was would you rather eat a bean the size of a man or a man the size of a bean?
Oh, wait.
And if it's a man the size of a bean, what man?
Which man?
Yeah, like who?
Who is that man? I will be eating a man-sized bean.
I feel like that's an obvious answer.
God,
Who
like,
asked
who's-
that
who's
question?
eating- Do you want me to tell you?
No.
You're gonna hurt their feelings.
Never respond again.
Okay. Truth. How many times a week do you wear the same pants?
Oh my god, I only own the same like 3 pants.
Me as fuck.
And that's okay.
So like you wear the same pants how many times per week?
I think between the 3 pants I alternate, but I do wash like once a week, so I wear the same pant maybe like 2 times a week.
I feel like 3 for me. It's like,
But I
it's
feel
just
like it's
pants.
fine. Like, what am I doing? It's not like I'm running through the mud. Like,
Yeah.
pants are fine. I'm gonna be fine.
I got chonies on. Like,
Not Mandy looking at my pants right now.
I'm just making sure they're
These are my
clean.
favorite pants, actually. I'm wearing
I do feel like if
these
you
are
wear
women's
your pants once and then you put them in the wash, that's like wasting water.
Yeah, I feel like jeans aren't supposed to be washed multiple times.
Yeah.
Like,
but if it's like workout pants, like yoga
Yeah.
pants, like 5 times maybe, but that, I'm just kidding. No, one.
Ew, stinky.
Hey,
oh, one thing though.
What?
I was like, wait, do I want to say my bra? I'm wearing here all the time.
Ooh, bitch, I don't watch that.
I own 2 bras. I only
You're
like one
so
of them though.
me. I
Actually,
Brian,
I
have
own
a
like
favorite
6 bras, but
No, I don't. Like I have to force myself to buy bra. Like recently, it's been like a project of mine. Like it's not right for a woman of my age to only have 1 bra. So now I have 2. But even then, it's like, it's okay.
I just like even when I buy more, I'm like, it's not my comfy one though.
yeah, that's true.
No,
You
I'm
have
not
to
gonna wear
cover
it.
What
bra.
is like the standard for women?
What
Are
do you
they
mean?
do they usually wear their bra?
I think it depends
I
on the
wouldn't
woman.
say
I
me and
thi-
Barbie are the standard. I think
don't know.
most
I
people
do-
own more than 1 bra.
Yeah, I think most people have like multiple, but I don't think it's uncommon for women to like not like wash their bra for like a month.
A month?
If you have multiple and you're just
Aren't you
switching
like
them out,
lactating?
Ew.
What?
Isn't there like
Are
spillage?
you lactating?
Well,
The
I can't
fuck?
relate. I don't have boobs.
I would say I wash my bra like every 2 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, it's like sheets.
Like I was just about to say, like sheets.
it's like when I wash my sheets, I'm like, ooh, it's time to wash the bra. People
I
would be
don't-
writing in, they'd be like, ew.
They're clicking off.
But-
Okay, here's my next question. What is your biggest regret?
Okay, let's take a turn. You go.
Oh, my biggest regret. My biggest regret. I don't know.
I have a
actually.
big regret.
I don't think I have a big regret.
I don't have like I think my biggest regret in general is I don't tell people off.
What do you mean by that?
That just there people have wronged me in this life, and I'm just like they don't tell them off.
Oh, like you just take it.
I just take it, or I don't talk to them anymore, or this is not. But like, I feel like there's been times when I've seen people who have wronged me and I see them in real life, and I'm not a dramatic person. I wouldn't be like, fuck you, bitch, me, me, me. Like, I wouldn't do that, but like, I do feel like I could just be like, you know what you did was like fucked up, or like, you know, you shouldn't, you know, face that person, but I keep quiet. This is about my aunt.
The way I had somebody else in my head.
Who?
I don't know.
Say it.
No, I was just kidding.
No, don't say it. My biggest regret. I didn't actually have one. I was just trying to change the subject before I to bleep.
Wait, what's your biggest regret?
My biggest regret. Oh, I regret going to the grad school that I went to.
I thought you said you had no regrets. That's crazy. You're such a liar.
Well, I don't
We
have
need
regrets
content,
because, like,
babes.
obviously, I have a master's degree. I don't regret that. I regret going to that stupid ass school. I hated it. It was terrible.
Why?
Because those homophobic, racist motherfuckers. I hated those bitches. Fake as fuck. The education, I didn't learn a single thing. Not a single thing.
But you are the only one with a master's in this room.
No, Richie has a master's in journalism.
And what I meant by that, you let me finish. You're the only one who has a master's in this. You're the only one that has a master's in this room that's female.
That's not true. I have a master's.
You don't have a master's?
I literally went to master's. What?
You went to master's?
That's how you know she.
I literally went to master's. That's crazy.
Hey, it would have fooled him.
Let the record show
If
she
you
was
just let me
lying.
keep going.
I think my biggest regret.
My man's is getting a master's degree, so by association, I have a master's.
What is he
degree.
getting a master's degree in?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Something you would never understand.
That's fine. I don't need a
Something for
master's
greater
degree.
minds than yours.
I think master's degrees are irrelevant.
Wow.
Honestly, me not using mine, so
I don't think I have the biggest regret.
cool. Okay.
wait. Okay. Dare.
Let me leave.
Dare. Give a one-word roast to each player.
A one-word roast?
One-word roast.
one word.
Who's going to go first?
I can't think of just one word.
Barbie's pointing at me.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to say it.
No, say it.
I didn't
What were
actually.
you going to say?
Oh, he's going to cry.
I'm not going to cry.
Okay, one-word roast. Mandy, go.
I have a sentence. Can we change the sentence?
No, it's one word.
But what about 3 words?
Keep
I
to
feel
the
like that makes
prompt.
No, one
Keep
word.
to the
Keep to the prompt.
prompt.
Stupid bitch.
Dirty, stinky.
Mandy.
And you can use those interchangeably, whichever one.
I'm thinking.
Okay,
I'm
I got it. Loose, gay.
Also interchangeable.
Guys, I'm not going to roast my friends.
Oh, you're so kind.
Bitch, ho. Not interchangeably.
That's so true.
Aww. I wear that with pride. Okay. Dare and truth. Tell us your kinks.
I like, you know what? I'm not, because I just figured out that your mom listens to this podcast. So I'm not going to say what my kinks
You don't
are.
think your mom listens to this podcast?
No.
I wonder if my parents listen.
I believe her. I told her, I was like, Mom, please don't listen. It's not for you. And she was like, okay, I get it.
I don't think I have any.
I can't think of anything like.
I'm a
Sticks
virgin.
and stones may break my
Okay,
bones. But chains and whips
ew.
excite me.
Barbie asked, "Where's the weirdest place you've ever grown a hair?"
Dude, I'll tell you.
It seems like you really wanted to tell us. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I grow a hair. Did I talk about this already? Every once in a while, I get a very, very thin, tiny white hair that grows out of my cheek right next to my nose. It's like
That's weird.
I don't
very
think
weird.
it's that weird.
I think it's strange because it's like, okay, what? Like I look in the mirror, and I'm like, I could feel like something, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a tiny, thin white, just one singular white hair, and it's hard to pluck out because it's so thin and frail, and it's just like such a little girl, and then I had to like pull it out, but I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like mutated. I don't know. Like, why am I genetically like? Not
I don't
okay?
know. I'm hairless, so
Are you really
That's
hairless?
gross.
no, I'm not.
I don't grow any
I-
hair. I don't grow any hair to weird places.
Oh, okay.
Next question.
I don't agree. Do you grow hair in your ear?
No.
Oh,
Do you?
I
I
feel
feel like
guys
that's like
do
an
that. Not
old.
me.
How would I even
only when they
know?
get old.
I feel
though.
like I thought guys just
or
have
just
hair
like
everywhere.
hairy
I don't know.
everywhere.
That's just your man, sweetie.
No, he doesn't have any. I've had enough. We cannot attack my man
Or
on this podcast.
I mean, actually, I can't tell you. I don't look in my ear, so I don't know.
I'm looking
You don't
right
clean your
now.
ear?
I've
There's
been
no hair. I have hair everywhere.
You really don't.
I
Like compare.
She said I've seen it.
Barbie was currently scanning me up and down.
I was like, you're saying like you're acting like you're a very hairy man. You're just like,
I'm not hairy, but I have hair. Like,
okay, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Do you have like a Mandy? Do you have a mustache?
No, she's been shaved.
Oh, okay, but you do grow one.
Yeah.
How
lightly.
often do you shave your mustache?
Let's talk about that.
Well, I actually like microblade my face, so
Dude, can we talk about that? I really want to. What is it called when you get like your eyebrows tattooed?
that's
Isn't that
microblade.
microblading?
Micro.
Oh, I meant I microderm. I think that's
dermablade.
Yeah, I
Dermablade.
dermablade.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
really want to
microblade, you're right.
microblade my eyebrows.
Why?
I don't know. I saw a TikTok of some guy who did it.
Oh, and it looked good.
It looked good.
Yeah, you
And I
do
feel
it.
like I don't have a lot of hair on my eyebrow. Like, no, I see some people with thick eyebrows.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's true.
damn. That's
Yeah.
so nice.
Like your man's.
He has thick eyebrows.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I want to do it.
Well,
You want to be
twinsies.
him?
Do I like him or do I want to be him?
Be him so bad.
Yeah. Story of my life.
Okay, what is your favorite thing to do on the weekends? No. What do you do when you're home alone?
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm not home alone. I live in a full house.
I know. I was like saying I'm like never home alone.
Oh, yeah. Well, then.
Oh,
technically
actually,
not
when I'm home alone is the only time I will ever watch TV on my TV in the living room.
Oh, in the living room.
Wow.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm like, I don't know. There's something about me in public spaces where I don't like to put on things that I like to watch. I just feel so perceived.
That's true.
Wow.
And I'm like watching like normal ass shit. Like I'm not watching like
I was trying to watch Ugly Betty. Ugly Betty.
Yeah,
Very good
isn't that
show.
crazy?
And I'm like, no.
The
Everybody's
America
here.
Ferrera one or
Yeah.
the original
I'm
one?
like, please don't look at me. Like, please don't
Yeah,
look
I
at
just
me
don't like
laugh.
being perceived. Yeah, I'm like,
I
stop.
don't like people looking at me laugh or smile at TV.
But that's like a pretty common thing because I'll see TikToks of people who do the same
Hmm.
when they're like, when my parents go home, so they like pick up their self from the living room and go
I
to the
guess it
bedroom.
just means, I don't know what that means, but it's not like, I don't know. It's not that deep, but it's just like,
It's weird though. Yeah.
yeah, I don't like it. Like if we're watching, sometimes we watch a movie as a family together, and like if the show makes me like smile because it's like a nice like it's like
What?
yes, like if it's like a deep moment between a family, and then you're just like it makes you smile because it's like such a. I'm like
You don't like
I have to
showing?
hide it. I
weird.
feel like I have to hide. I'm like they can't know that I'm like that touched me. Like
Whoa.
yeah, I just feel like so guarded against that. I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
One time, my parents and I we went to go watch Hacksaw Ridge. Is that Andrew Garfield movie
Yeah.
Oh my
about?
god.
And me at the end, me bawling, bro. And my dad looks at me like full on like a side eye.
Oh my god.
And like I looked at him and I was like, "Are you kidding? Like this is you're not. Like,
You weren't
how did this? You weren't touched?" And he's like, "It's a movie."
I hate when they say.
Damn.
I hate when people say
I
that. Like, oh, it's a
know, man.
movie. It's not real. Like, you're
Like, dude, get out.
grow up.
I took my
Feel the rain on
parents.
your skin.
I took my parents and my ex-boyfriend to go watch House of Gucci. That was traumatizing.
Oh my, yeah, don't they like?
I had no idea.
That's so
I had
bad.
no idea. We all had to witness Lady Gaga doing that.
She looked good.
She did.
Looked great.
And I wish I could have witnessed that alone. But
Yeah, that's fair.
Next question.
okay. Oh my god. What one person in this room do you trust the most?
Richie.
Wow.
You look like shocked right now.
Who do I trust the most between you two?
Wait.
I feel like I
it's
equally
different.
trust
like,
you guys.
Trust to do what?
Yeah, I feel like I trust you guys for different things.
Like,
Well, let's
which
try-
one of you do I trust if I killed somebody? Who am I going to first?
oh.
I'm going to Miguel.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, you have to come to me.
Yeah.
What? Why him?
Because he has no moral standing. No.
No, and I'll answer for myself because in my head I was like, oh, me.
Really?
And I think it's and honestly,
he's gonna
it
get the
might
job
be
done.
it might be not morals, but more so like I think you would crack under the pressure.
Yeah, you'd crack. Miguel's a man of action.
That's crazy because like if I killed somebody, I think I'd call Mandy
You go
first.
Mandy?
Yeah, I tell Mandy
Really?
everything.
For a dead body, I think I would go to
The
I
police.
think I'd go to both of you. I'd put it in the group chat.
Bestie, roll up.
I would put it in the Lord Fire Squad group chat, like, guys, serious trouble.
So true.
And I would send like the
speaking of serious trouble, you
emergency
said somebody
emojis.
wait, you this
What's
this week
going on, Miguel?
Wait,
you
what?
sent us in the
Identity
group chat.
stolen?
You sent us in the group chat. You got your identity stolen, and somebody was coming to your house.
Oh my
fuck
God.
happened?
Yeah, dude. So like earlier this week, my mom got a phone call and I had just gotten off of work or not. I had just woken up and it was like 1 p.m. But I was like off at like midnight. So I was like really groggy. And she sent me a text and then like, she took notes on like an envelope at work, and it just had these like numbers, and it just said legal team. It had a phone number, a case number, and then in parentheses she did like looking for Michael.
Oh my God.
And then she sent me that because obviously as they were telling her this information, she was just writing things down. And she texted me and she's like, hey, she was like, I just got a call from this legal department, something about serving you papers. Like, can you call them back and just, they wouldn't tell me what it was about, but can you call them and yada, yada, yada.
Getting a divorce?
And I get all this and I call her and I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? She's like, I don't know. They wouldn't tell me anything. They're looking for you. So call the number on that paper and talk to them. And she was like, is everything okay? And I was like, wow, that's the first time you've ever asked me that. And I was like, oh, you mean about this? Right. Got
Actually,
it.
I've been feeling a little sad lately.
In my head, I was kind of like moved. So then I call this phone number and I'm like, hi, like I'm returning a call about, a case that's against me. And the guy with the phone was like, yeah, he was like, can you read me your case number? I read him the case number. And he's like, yeah, so I'm pulling up the information. He's like, yes, we've been looking for you over the past couple of months because Chase Bank is pursuing legal action against you. And what? What do you mean, like legal action? What is it like? I know, like I maxed out my credit card, but like, is that a crime? Like, I've been having to get like Coachella's coming up. Like I've been buying, and I was like, why are they coming? Why are they pursuing legal action? She's like, oh, well, they're pursuing legal action against you for a credit card that you opened up 13 years ago.
When
I was 11. And so I was like, I told him, I was like, 13 years ago, I was 11 years old. I didn't have a credit card. And he's like, oh, yes. He's like, I just saw your date of birth. He was like, I see why this might be a little confusing. And then he starts gaslighting me and telling me, he was like, well, maybe gaslight was the wrong word, but he starts saying like, well, he's like, this kind of happens very often. He was like, your parents might have taken a credit card out in your name and just that's how it happened.
Which is illegal.
And I was like, I don't think that's me. But he was like, well, let me talk to my attorney and they'll give you a call back. So I hang up and I told my parents and they were like, no, it seems like kind of scammy. They were like, you should just go to Chase Bank and
ask if they filed.
Yeah, like if Chase Bank is pursuing legal action against you, they'll know. Like they'll be able to tell you, right? And so I went to Chase and he was like, no, we have no idea what you're talking about.
Bro,
but it was so scary because the guy at Chase Bank printed me off this like packet about like identity theft.
Identity theft?
Yeah. And so I was like, do I have to worry about this? And he's like, only if they have like your information, like your social security.
They did
but over
right?
the phone, this guy had my information.
Your social?
My social. Read all 8 numbers.
No.
Yeah.
What were they?
He read all 8 numbers. And
did you confirm?
Well, yeah, that's kind of stupid of me, huh? Because
yeah.
I don't know. I had just woken up. I was so tired. My mom was telling me like, is everything like you're in serious trouble or stuff like that? And so he was like, are you
your mom didn't give him your social, did she?
Yeah, I don't know. But you know my mom.
Oh my God, imagine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you read me a social?
But
sure.
He was just like, are you, XYZ at XYZ? Is your phone number XY? Right. Is your address XYZ?
Bro.
He's like, yeah.
You're like,
I was like, yeah, why? Like, that's me.
They were trying to put the final puzzle together.
And he was like, that's you, right? And I was like, yeah, that's me.
So your identity wasn't stolen, but now it is.
But yeah, so I don't know what's happening, but I just don't understand why this person who's trying to steal my identity when I don't even want to be myself. Do you know what I mean? Like they can, I'm very confused. And so I think I have to like pursue legal action against them.
Bruh.
Wow. Do it.
Listener, now you know it's very easy to steal Miguel's identity, so I dare you.
Yeah, guys, what I learned, really, really quick tip. If you get a phone call from someone, just don't answer the phone.
Don't give your social security number out over the phone.
I didn't. He just had it. Now I'm scared. Anyways, thank you so much for 10 episodes. We're so excited. We have so much more in store. We have a special guest next week, so we're super excited about that.
So cute. Yeah, thank you guys so much for writing in and always, sending us love on the Instagram. I am Mandy. You can find me at Manda Harrison.
And I'm Miguel. You can find me at Miguel X Antonio.
And I'm Barbie. You can find me at Created by Barbie. Tune in next week where we pierce Mandy's nipples live.
No, what the fuck? No.
Far Squad Pod is hosted by Amanda Harrison, Miguel Antonio, and Barbie Chavez. Listen wherever podcasts are available. Our producer is Richard Cunningham. Our theme song is produced by Lorena Latorre. Our artwork is by Joshua Estrada. Follow the Lord Far Squad Podcast on Instagram at Lord Far Squad Pod. Feel free to send us your questions to the Lord Far Squad Podcast at gmail.com.